So this euro pound analysis for Monday the 9th of July. Now let's just have a look at them prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we had prices traded beyond the 88.51, didn't quite get for a test of the 88.74. Had a breakdown below the 88.51 down towards a 200 period moving average at a gap down in the market. Came pretty close towards that 8.10. Immediately saw the bullish buy side momentum return to the market from the gap down. Pretty much filled the gap. Came pretty close towards that 88.51, from which we've had a rejection. Had price come down towards 88.20. So if we can hold 88.20 for support, we're looking for a true test of 88.51. Successful break, from which we're then looking for a move up towards that 88.74. And if there is sufficient volatility to the upside to bring us beyond the 88.74 and bring us up towards that 89.14, which would expect to be the far end of the range here to the upside if we do break beyond the 88.51, 88.74, and we do have a particular volatile day. 89.40 making the focus. If however we do break down from its 88.20, we're looking for a move down towards that. I suppose we do have to be aware of the 400 period average, but ultimately we're looking for a move down towards that 88, possibly even that 87.83. And if there is sufficient volatility to the downside, we're looking for a move down towards that 87.50 here on the euro against the pound. Move down towards 87.50 here on the euro against the pound, and what we'll do now is have a look here at the higher time frames. So here on the monthly chart, we can see here that we have our lows, relatively higher lows. We've been in a bit of a tight trading range for the past couple of months, almost a year now. More recently, we can see this monthly chart, we do have a series of higher lows, even though we do have somewhat indecision candles in that they are bodies of the candles are pretty small in size, open to close. There is degree of indecisiveness as we have seen some wicks to the upside, but overall we've had a series of higher lows, suggesting there is some price momentum to the upside here on the euro against the pound. We'll have a look here at the weekly chart. So on this weekly chart, we can see here more clearly the trading range that we've been in for the past couple of months. More importantly to point out, we have our lows. We do a bit of a consolidation above our lows. We've had a break to the upside, and we do appear to be forming higher lows again. So there remains a possibility of seeing further upside momentum here on the euro pound. And finally, on the daily chart, we can see here we've had this trend to the upside. We broke above the 88.74, and what we did see was a pullback underneath the 88.51. We've had a couple of tests and trades through the 88.51, but we've not been able to close above it over the past couple of days. More importantly, we've just seen a move to the towards that 88.51, and we do appear to be rejecting, and we also appear to be rejecting that. We're currently interacting with that. There we are. So we're still above the 88.20 on the daily chart and the 200 period moving average confluence. So we'll see whether that will continue to be a support for a move up towards that 89.14, and area previously found resistance here on the charts, and beyond 89.14, of course, we've got 89.45. So from a daily chart perspective, if we do continue to see the support being found around 88.20, the very next level of note is in around 89.14. If, however, we do fail, and we do see a breakdown in prices, we'll look to see our prices racked around possibly that 87.83, 87.50, or this major low here in around that 87 here on the euro against the pound. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the euro pound analysis. Thanks for watching.